How are things, Captain?
What do you think? I've seen better days.
Yeah, not so great. I'm feeling pretty battered.
Just wait until you've been through as much as I have.
Nah, don't say that. You still have your strength. A real man of iron.
A damned rusty one, I'd say. But enough chat. I see Yobst has returned to the fortress.
That's why I'm here. They're expecting us. I wanted to take Catherine along too, but she said she'd rather get the horses ready.
She's doing the right thing, and you better run ahead and greet the Margrave. I'll join you shortly.
Are you expecting trouble?
I always expect trouble. And the way things...
What about...
No, I'm not... He might...
Should...
So what?
All right then, I'll be going then.
Clear off and don't bother me!
What happened at Nebakov?
You're asking me?
No, of course. I only remember.
That must... I'm sorry.
There was...
A girl.
No.
Poor girl. You have... That's...
Do you know it?
I'm a...
Did you...
Not now.
Do you...
What?
No. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
No.
Why don't you dawdle about here all night? I don't mind.
Henry. Where's Captain Zizka?
He got held up.
I received a report that von Bergov's banner is flying in the camp of my dear cousin Sigismund, so I assume the negotiations at Trotsky didn't go too smoothly.
No, sir. I don't have good news for you, I'm afraid.
Well, good or bad, I'm sure you have plenty to report. So what happened with von Bergov at Trotsky?
I beg your pardon, Margrave.
Really? John, but there... I heard you went... You didn't reveal anything important.
Well, they asked questions, yes. But I was counting on that and prepared myself for it.
How did you prepare yourself?
Well, I mainly told them things I was pretty sure von Bergov already knew. Like that Radzig is a supporter of Wenceslas, that you and I met in Ratai.
And was he satisfied with that?
Well, I don't think he expected anything more from a simple servant of Lord Capon.
That's true. I must say, Henry, you've pleasantly surprised me. You can keep a cool head as the world around you burns. You'll make it far. Thank you for the news. You're free to go if you want. But I would be glad if you stayed at the fortress. As soon as it's possible, you can join a legation heading for Rattay. I'm sure you already want to go home.
What? Go home? I can't. I have to rescue Sir Hans. I made a promise I'd protect him.
A noble thought. But you mustn't worry about Lord Capon. I'm sure von Bergov has him trapped in a gilded cage.
But I made a promise, sir.
I understand, but honestly, Lord Capon is now safer than you or I. The most sensible course now is to wait for the ransom demand.
Margrave.
Ah, Captain Zizka. Henry and I were just discussing Lord Capon.
Yeah, the Margrave thinks he's in no danger, and we should wait for a ransom demand.
As one does.
I wanted to talk to you about something else. I suppose you're wondering why your friend Hinnek, also known as the Dry Devil, isn't here?
Oh, there's plenty of gossip going on around the fortress. You and Pisek refused to grant him asylum.
Asylum is for those in distress, Captain. Hinnek came to burn and pillage. I have quite different plans.
And what might those be, Margrave? Sitting and talking while King Wenceslas rots in a dungeon. What would I expect? Not so long ago, you were conspiring with Sigismund against Prokop, your own brother.
It would be futile trying to explain to you the intricacies of the Luxembourg's dynastic politics. Let me just explain that that was what was called for in the situation. But I assure you that I am now acting in the best interests of this country and of King Wenceslas.
You're acting first and foremost in your own interests. Everyone knows that.
Strong words coming from a man who earns his bread by killing merchants on the road. No offense intended. I applaud your art. The pen is mightier than the sword, but there are times when it's vice versa. Enter!
All ready to leave now, sir?
Good. It's high time. I expect the captain was about to leave anyway. Are you not?
With pleasure.
And you, Henry?
Me? Well, sir, I made a promise.
I understand. I won't attempt to keep you here by force. But bear in mind, I have concluded a very fragile truce with Sigismund, which gives us time to get ready. And if anyone should disrupt my plans with headstrong acts of violence, there will be consequences. Grave consequences. I consider this matter closed. Farewell and good luck.
I get the feeling Yopes didn't make a great impression on you. Are we leaving?
Yeah. And Henry's going with us.
Wait, you'll help me find Capon?
Sure. But we'll need people for that. And information. Catherine, I've got a job for you.
Yes?
Go to Kuttenberg. Find out what happened to Liechtenstein. If anyone knows what's going on in this godforsaken country, it'll be him. In the meantime, we'll go and find Dry Devil and his band.
Good luck. I'd go all the way to Rome to spy if it kept me away from the devil.
Let's go! Stay close. The devil doesn't know you, but he should recognize me. Even like this.
What is your plan, anyway? Go from village to village, hamlet to hamlet, until we find him?
That won't be necessary. We just have to visit places where you can get booze.
So all the taverns and dens in the region?
If it comes to that.
I'm up for that.
Don't get your hopes up. We'll have a beer, listen to the local rumor mill, and if we don't find anything, we'll pay up and move on.
Where do we start?
I have heard of a place that's a favored meeting spot of bandits, poachers, and all kinds of scum. If I was looking for the devil, or at least someone who knows something about him, that's where I'd go.
Sounds like a good place to start. And if we find the devil, what then?
If we're really to step on Sigismund's toes, we need capable men. And the devil's capable. of anything, really.
I'm not sure what the three of us can achieve.
Hinek's not alone. He has the devil's pack.
Who?
That's what his band is called. They're exactly the sort of men we need.
And what do you have in mind when you say step on Sigismund's toes? What about Liechtenstein and Capon?
The same thing we did to von Berghoff. But don't worry, it's gonna take a lot of time before we're ready. In the meantime, hopefully Catherine will find out where young Liechtenstein is hiding. If his spy network really lives up to the legend, he'll surely know where they're keeping young Capon.
I just hope Sir Hans is all right.
Why wouldn't he be? He's the Lord of Perkstein. He's of no use to them dead.
If I don't bring him back to Hanush alive, I might as well hang myself. Anyway, how much farther is it?
Still a long way to go. Shall we speed up?
Aye. The sooner we get there, the better.
I hope our journey doesn't prove to be in vain. Keep your hand on your hilt, Henry. Around here, you never know what might happen.
I warned you had it coming, you drunk!
Hang on. I didn't see it. Does feel better when I've had a drink. It's a gift from God.
Either you pay us back our coin, or you can leave your head with us.
You wouldn't get a crossing for an alternative, mine.
You're right about that.
I'd have a use for that turnip. But I can only pay for it with iron.
Shiska?
You turn on your heel and get going. If you value your life. You might have noticed there's more of us than you.
That can be fixed.
Kiss your ass goodbye. Fucking all father.
Ein anderer ist tot.
Do I have to pull you out of trouble again? I see you're still a drunkard.
It's good to see you too, Shishka. What happened to
That doesn't matter now.
Huh? Who's that? Where's your old band?
You're looking at all that's left of it.
I see we have a lot to talk about.
That we do. Anyway, this is Henry. Henry, this is Kubienka.
Hiya, lad. And thanks for the help. You're handy with a sword.
Thanks.
Not that I couldn't handle them myself.
He would be one of the best archers north of the Alps. If he wasn't drunk or with one arm in the stocks all the time.
Shouldn't we leave before someone notices the corpses?
Easy, lad. This was the devil's den. If we behave ourselves, the innkeeper will just charge us a cleaning fee, and that will be that.
There will be plenty of time to get acquainted with the local customs. We're looking for the devil.
Well, this is...
Gentlemen, I won't have this.
They started it.
They've been drinking on credit for half a day. Who's...
If you search, and I have a feeling... Pay him.
Here you go.
Ah, Will...
That's nice.
Nobody will...
Did you hear, Lord?
Yes.
Can he be trusted?
Treadle?
If you... So... What?
Who captured...
How...
Shit!
What before...
Do you know where...
Why? My nut...
How long is...
A month?
They want...
What are they... If they're good...
I thought...
I was...
More like... Can you think... Have you...
Well...
Maybe. What place?
This... West...
And what...
You'll go...
Great.
Don't keep an eye... So if I understand correctly, you're not afraid of any dirty work. Or am I wrong?
Well, you're half wrong. If we're gonna get our hands dirty, we want to be paid for it. The bathhouse ain't free.
I'll make it worth your while.
We're in.
You don't even want to know what it's about.
We do. But first things first. Coin is most important. Some of us can't make a living any other way. Like Yoja here. We call him the Bat.
You mean he can see in the dark?
No, he can hardly see at all. But put some steel in his hand and turn him in the right direction, and he won't ever miss.
Do you have any good marksmen?
Aye. Deaf George. One time, a hand cannon blew up in his hand. Since then, he can't hear, and he can only count to 8. But he'll hit whatever you point at. If he understands what you're pointing at, that is.
And? The rest?
Stuttering Stephen, Limping Leonard, Toothless Thomas, and Simon.
He has no nickname?
We called him Sad, but that made him even sadder, so we stopped.
My word, a rare band indeed.
So, where are we going?
It's not far from here. Start getting ready. I'll get a wagon.
Aye, we'll finish our drinks and go.
I should stay with Kubienka. I should stay with Kubienka.
Go! Ka!
Mutt!
Smell the wench from miles away, but he can't take 3 steps in the woods without getting lost. Some people are just made that way. Nothing you can do about it. I mean, if Ada could find the camp, you'll have no problem finding it yourself. Oh, and the hand cannons. They're buried somewhere near the camp. Just a few steps. That much I remember. Maybe by the stream. Or right in it? No, that's not it. Oh, we were drunk. But we're not that stupid. Although, maybe Janos and Edda are. One time, they decided to rob some merchant because we were running out of food and drink. They found one and decided to follow him until he arrived at a suitable place. They followed him almost all the way to Sigismund's camp. So throwing guns in the water actually sounds like them. Hey lad, come here! There should be a...
What are we gonna do now?
Well, welcome to our camp. It's not much, but we called it home.
This mess?
Hey!
So where are the cannons?
And some...
Don't you remember where you put them?
Well, I have a rough idea.
Oh, Jesus.
One of them...
We're gonna...
No.
Which one? Come on, then.
I told you I would find it right away. Now just dig it up and we are done.
Won't you give me a hand? It'll go faster if you help me.
I am helping you. I found you the best place. We were as drunk as fiddlers when we buried him. But this place seems really familiar. Before that, we had to bury old Bodil, and we had to fortify ourselves.
I was a fool to think this would be easy.
So, I was wrong.
So you're digging the next one?
Listen, lad.
Just tell me you didn't throw those hand cannons in the water.
Of course not. Look at that basket over there.
What about it?
The cannons are not there, but there is something better. Booze. Be a lovely lad and fetch it.
We're moving. No stalling.
Ah, you have as much fun as watching grass grow. Enough playing around. Dig. Here.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. Just like the last time. This is the grave of poor Lodiel. I was sure we buried him elsewhere.
Ugh. What stench.
Why? He did not smell much better when he was alive. Oh, well. God grant him eternal life and some soap.
What about us?
If Lodiel is here, then I reckon I know where the hand cannons are. Aye, lad, do not sigh. This really must be it. See? I told you I knew exactly where to find them.
God, why are you punishing me?
Oh, don't cry. We have more important things to do.
Will you take the cannons?
Nah, I won't be lugging them around.
Right. Are we going to see Zizka?
Let's go. Or do you want to go alone?
I'd rather go with you. Just in case.
Mount up then. We've wasted enough time as it is. Women, my friend, is a venomous
I think I've heard that one before. How did Zizka put it? The best shot north of the Alps, and also the best singer north of Sassa. Nightingales have nothing on you.
Drink your wine, brother. Fucking and boozing and boozing and fucking. Fucking and boozing, boozing and fucking. Bring on the barrels and roll out the wrenches. There's nothing better than a nice pair of titties. That doesn't rhyme much. Squadrons of harlots and drags from the wine kegs. Fuck all the rest today. I'm with my comrade. Drink your booze, then we'll make hats roll like berries. Fucking and boozing and boozing and fucking. Fucking and boozing, boozing and fucking.
We have the hand cannons.
How did it go? Any trouble?
It went smoothly.
That's right. My memory's like,
Civ?
See how well we understand each other.
What's the plan?
We wait. We'll position ourselves on the flanks, and when they pass, we'll attack.
Why are the wagons standing there? I was hoping we would block the road with a tree or something.
Look what I managed to find. A true march of the maimed. If they had to cut down a tree, they'd chop off their own limbs. We at least took a wheel off. It looks less suspicious, and the convoy will have to stop anyway.
Oi, fuck, but...
But what?
I would put it a little further back, so they will not see it until they are right next to it.
Ah, look who's thinking. And what then?
Then we rise with the hand cannons and blast the bastards to smithereens, from above.
What a load of rubbish.
What rubbish? It is like a battlement, but on a wagon. You get it, right? Ha ha.
Shut up. We'll do it my way.
Make up your minds. It's hard to say how much time we have.
So, Kubienka, take half of the men and go over there. The rest will stand on the other side.
Where will I go?
You'll stay here, with me.
And then what?
We'll wait for them to arrive. And then...
Are we there yet? No, how many fucking times have I told you? Are you deaf? Pay no attention to him, Rupert.
Pay no attention to him, Rupert.
But you hold me up in irons. You can't even show me a grain of human decency.
Paul! What the fuck?
Damn. There's more of them than I was expecting.
We can't back out now. Let's blast at them and seize the advantage.
Oi! You two! Get that wreck off the road.
Not to worry, Honorable Sir. We're working on it. To the task!
Matilda!
Fucking hell! My leg, damn it! You idiots!
Now that was just a warning shot. Surrender, or the next one will go straight through your guts.
So next time, will you hit the mark?
I'd rather settle it without bloodshed.
That's easy. Surrender, and none of you will be harmed. Until you hang alongside the devil, that is.
The only one surrendering will be you.
Oh, really? Rupert, bring that bastard to me. And you, arrest the others. If they resist, just kill them.
Halt! Not another step, or...
Oh, what? Are you gonna shoot at this sky again?
Shut up! Or I'll put a hole in you so big, you'll be able to see Kuttenberg through it.
That was something!
Watch out, he's trying some tricks!
Kill him!
Yeah!
Die, fucker!
He doesn't know which way to
This is how we fight in Trotsnov!
with him.
But he's still standing.
And it's done.
We should get out of here, don't you think?
The sooner we're gone, the better. Welcome back, Hinnick.
If it wasn't for you, I'd still be getting worked over by those bastards in Sigismund's camp. You saved my arse, fellas. Although, I have a second hole in it now because of you. Ouch!
That was an accident. I couldn't hit you that well, even if I wanted to.
That would be a shame. We'd be hard-pressed to find another horseman like him.
Spare me the flattery. It's enough you thought I was worth saving. Warms the cockles of my heart.
Paru minut pirkur.
Don't thank me until you know what we're up to.
Ha ha! I knew there was a reason you rescued me. What's your plan?
How are we doing, Devil? You have some kind of hideout? What about your people?
Hideout? Our old camp was a shithole.
Don't insult our home from home.
Shush! We can stay here.
Here? For all to see?
This here hole is far from town, and has such a bad reputation that decent people are afraid to come here. As long as you're paying, old Treadlight will serve you wholeheartedly. This place has everything we need, and people who come here can be recruited for some dirty work.
And there are no fleas in the beds.
Furthermore, it's called the Devil's Den, and I like that.
All right, have it your way. Henry, go to the innkeeper and arrange our stay here. But back to the point, Devil. What about your people?
My people? Kubianka isn't enough for you.
No, he isn't.
That's too bad. Oh, they fucked off somewhere. They didn't send any messages to my jail cell.
We'll have to do something about that. But first you should go and see Catherine. See if she's settled in and if she's all right. She said she'd try to find work at the Hangman's Halter Tavern.
right, I'll go alone. What will you be doing?
I don't know about the...
But we don't have time for that. We need more people. The three of us could just about...
Forget.
At least...
Yeah, I'd like to...
You get
So...
some...
Well, if they're not...
Or will you...
Will you help?
I reckon I don't...
At least...
I'd love to.
What
about...
Slavic?
Henry,
I doubt...
do we have it?
Well...
And that's...
We could also try those rebellious farmers who are...
I don't want any dirty peasants. I want my old pack.
In that case...
Well, you've only given...
Comment.
I'll visit the...
I'll tell you what... Henry!
Why do they call you the Dry Devil, anyway?
Why do they call you fuckhead?
But they don't call...
All right. I was only joking. I don't even know how I got the nickname. I suppose it could have something to do with all the killing and my natural beauty. It's certainly catchier than his grace, sir. That name wouldn't...
How are you?
Well, I can't...
It was just...
Yeah, I was...
How do you...
He said... I thought...
What did he...
First...
How long have you...
It's been...
So...
That's... I don't give...
Ah.
A beast. Whenever...
Can we...
Do it. Drop.
That's fine.
Look, I can't now, Henry. Stop by when I'm at the...
Will you be spending the...
Soon.
But of course, I'll have them cleaned.
Don't even...
Tread light.
What's new?
There was a... There's... Maybe the... And then she's the... She said that he... You and...
Was he... Huh. So what...
The girl... Ah, wait.
Who...
The way I've seen...
Have you any...
Rumor...
Have you any...
Room...
I'll tell...
I'm glad... When you do... And...
Sounds in. What's new?
Well, if there was...
Show me...
Ah, I hope you find what you're looking for next time, good sir.
Greetings.
What do you...
What can you do? Watch where you're going.
What will you...
Well...
Who is...
We...
Can he be...
Aye. He's... Did you see...
You mean...
Aye.
What should I... Why her...
He's the... There's a... Certain...
What...
We're both... With...
Aren't you...
Do you think...
But when you're stalking Liechtenstein...
No one... Remember...
I...
Catherine...
Greetings.
Show... I'll have a look at your wares.
do you need?
You said you were going to tell me more about the devil.
Didn't you?
I changed my...
Anyway, last man.
Tell me
Well, he...
But you...
Yeah, you dropped...
Where can I...
There...
Did you ever...
Yeah.
You think it...
Look.
I'll go up.
But what's...
Now tell me...
The night you saw...
And where...
Are you maybe...
If he's...
Nice.
I'm not...
Yeah.
What about...
Of course.
Who is this?
What?
Do you know...
I have...
How am I...
Yes, you must...
Tell me more...
Run.
How did he get...
How? But he...
Do you have any...
Oh, I don't... This...
Did you ever...
Either...
Tell me about...
Yeah.
And how...
Not that he was, but if...
How can I recognize...
Like I said, were you...
More...
Jan.
I just...
Yes.
Thanks.
That may sound like a...
You shouldn't be out here all alone like this. Awful things have been happening here.
How can I help you, stranger?
I'll have a look at the...
Thank you, sir. And come again.
Be careful. What do you want?
What do you...
Happy to be of service, sir. What would you like, sir?
I'd like to
Certainly.
tend to my wounds.
All right.
I'll gladly pay you.
Excellent. There, all better. I hope that's all your aches and pains taken care of. And take better care of yourself out there, friend. Were you at the last mass? I didn't see you there. Just as well. Do you find whistling like that fun? The sermon? I'm not surprised. The sermons have been awful lately. If I hear about the woman with 10 silver coins one more time, I'll scream.
Quick!
Whoa, whoa. Got a moment?
What are you doing here?
What does it look like? Resting. I've been lugging these sacks for ages now. So I decided to take a load off. But I can tell you, it ain't too comfortable here.
Look, you know you have something sticking out of your forehead, right? It looks a bit like a horn.
A horn? Nobody's called it that yet.
What is it, then?
It's an arrow. Well, what's left of it, that is. A metal arrowhead and a bit of a wooden shaft. It used to be longer, but I broke it off after I nearly took a wench's eye out with it.
What? An arrow? Like, from a bow?
Aye, an arrow. With an arrowhead, a shaft, and a fletching. Simply an arrow.
You have an arrow stuck in your head? Shouldn't you be, well, dead? I've never seen anyone with an arrow in his head who wasn't.
Of course I should be. Dead as a doornail. If it was an ordinary arrow, I'd be pushing up daisies. But it ain't no ordinary arrow.
Oh?
Always question. How about?
I'm Henry.
Oh, fuck. I heard it was real. Well, at least you got out. Look, on account of...
How come the arrow didn't kill you?
Because
you said...
You dump some... Oh, no...
Well, that...
It ain't this...
Doesn't it?
Look, it's like it's still. If you touch it, I'll rip off. But
easy. I was just asking. You're worried, I...
No.
What?
Well, I'm exactly me, but I've.
What's it?
Just these, and then what?
And what you?
What is so? You young.
True.
All right. Well, glad. Them sacks are heavy as fuck, but I couldn't just leave them behind. A man can be invincible and blessed by God, but 2 sacks of charcoal is still 2 sacks of charcoal.
You're probably not a monk, are you? What are you then? A bandit?
Ha! A bandit? It don't sound too good when you say it out loud. Bandit. Do you know who the real bandits are, in my opinion?
I don't.
Them lords, what hold their protective hand over us. They stuff themselves to bursting, hunt in the forests, start wars, and the ordinary folk has to do all the work for them. And when you get in their way, they string you up or beat you like a dog. Not even the worst bandit behaves like that. That's what people should be whipped for in the stocks, not for hunting a deer in some noble's forest, or picking something up here and there. We're just trying to survive is all.
You said we. Are there more of you somewhere?
Of course there is. And with what's been going on, there's more and more of us. Towns get raided all the time, and folk have nowhere to go. So they head into the forests and become bandits, as you call them.
Well, I meant nothing by it.
Right. I used to live an ordinary life myself, before it all got to me. First, my wife got a fever, so I paid the sobos to help her, and nothing. He took the money, but it didn't help, so my dearest died. Then the soldiers came. I don't know if they were ours or someone else's, but they took everything. And whatever they didn't take, they torched. I had nothing left. So now we live in the forest, like animals. We don't have no other option.
Look, if it makes you feel any better, I've lost a lot too.
Of course, we all have. Some more than others. But we've all lost something.
This sack really is heavy. How much further is it?
We're getting close. Hang in there.
Aye. Those Celestians seem to see dancing bears wherever they go. Odd folks.
I'd like to see one. I've seen a talking bird, so why not a dancing bear?
What? What are you on about now?
When I was working on the vineyard, this noble fella came by one day, and he had a falconer with him.
And he had a falcon who could talk.
Well, falcons can't talk, everyone knows that. No, he had a raven, and he could talk.
Right. Falcons can't talk, but ravens chat it up like nobody's business, eh?
Don't believe me then. I mean, it wasn't really talking. More like imitating singing song.
What song?
I don't know. Some Latin ditty.
Oh, so not only did the raven sing, it was a Latin scholar as well. Fuck me, sounds like that bird was cleverer than you.
Laugh all you like. At least I saw something interesting, while all you can do is crack jokes.
Don't get your knickers in a twist, lad. Ride all the way to Vienna if you want, maybe.
I dropped that sack over there, but... Look here. Don't you mind just leading me right into your camp? What if I let slip that you lot are here?
Why would you do that? You wouldn't get any reward for this band of nobodies anyway.
I suppose not.
Thanks for the help, lad. I'm glad you happened by and stopped to talk to me. Not everyone is willing to help. It's a rare sight these days.
I'm glad to be of help.
Here's some ale money. And I wish you good luck in these wild times. But now, you should Lord be with
That son of a bitch.
Heal! You have a nice...
And who the...
I'm Henry.
What are you doing?
Don't worry, I'll help.
Of course, our
Well, I think...
Haha.
What about...
Us.
He mentioned...
He liked the use, but then that... Nobody... You could...
What's like...
What kind of life...
Is it really...
Well, Carol is... So we're not... But...
Come here!
Go!
I reckon the harvest will be good this year.
I'd like...
God bless. So, what's it to you? Kiss my... Farewell.
Welcome, sir.
Greeting.
What can... Just...
Well,
What do you mean?
well, I'll say.
No.
How would a bet...
You'll get... And if you fall...
And of course...
Well, of course.
And what if my...
Then you lose. So you take the...
I accept.
You have... Come on now. Yeah, that'll do. Say, that'll do.
Great. Happy to be of service. Take care, sir. What will it be?
Show me your way. Word about the price.
Sure. Finally, I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
Nice out today. Hope we're lost.
Bloated again. God be with you.
Good day.
Oh, well.
Look out!
halfway there. Damn it. Burning it. Kurva. Burning it. Good. This won't take long now. And that's that.
bullocks when it's time to sow winter grains.
I need to plough too, you know.
What if you lent me the bullock on the Lord's Day? You're not going to plough on Sunday, are you?
No, and nor should you.
Except
that's one sharp blade.
And you won't let me yours on any other day.
Go and see the priest first. If he says it's all right, I'll be happy to help you, friend.
How can I help you today, friend?
I need some...
What do you need, sir?
I'll have a look at...
I hope you find what you're looking for next.
What do you...
I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir. What would you like, sir?
What do you have?
I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
I don't feel much. Like moving somehow.
Show me your way.
Thank you, sir. And come again.
God, that's not good. I've been buying this spot for a long time.
God be with you.
And with you.
It's burning. I have to move it. It'll be done in no time.
Good day.
Greetings to you too. Greetings.
Good day.
All right. This is already sharp.
What did I do to you?
How can I help you today, friend?
I brought you the hunting sword.
That quick? And where did you forge it? I didn't see you.
Does it matter?
It would make for a piss-poor competition. Who knows? Maybe you went to a blacksmith in Kuttenberg and had him forge it for you.
What sort of person do you think I am? I'm no fraud.
All right, all right. Don't get all riled up. Let's call Matthias over and see who the better blacksmith is. Well then, let's see what you made.
Feast your eyes.
What about you, Matthias?
Here it is, Master.
Let's see here. That's impossible. Such balance. I'm sorry, Matthias, but...
What?
Listen, lad. You're wasting your talent here. If you're ever in Kuttenberg, ask for Nicholas Crondell. He's the best armorsmith in the region. He might take you on as his apprentice.
Thanks for the advice. But where...
Here's your money.
Thank you kindly. And you?
What? That blade of yours will fall apart.
Take a good look at me, you yokel. You really want to fight me? You might end up losing your head as well as your sword.
All right, calm down, mate.
We don't want any trouble.
And you
can shove it for all I care.
A good day to you.
Christ be praised.
How's it?
How? She's a she and you're an.
That sounds interesting. I'd like to buy.
When my vault and all. So if to me don't, you might. I'll take it. I'm sure. And if you, they're in.
I took a look at.
Tell me.
What's Kluger?
That he should. But imagine he said so, and all.
Svadilfari.
Foreign came to us from far away, but we call him Svadi. He was brought here by this poor. He.
What's Mark like?
Mark is what happens when you let minors name horses. Listen, that may I have. How can she just?
I've changed my mind. Tell me again about
the group. The own. If of course, so I can. And if that's
we can.
That's right.
I need to get my.
I will get coin up.
Here are you.
Thank you. Now then. Here is your horse. Look at that glistening mane.
How's it going?
Well, if you look.
Barging in here for?
Oh.
I'd like to buy a horse.
Which one do you like the look of?
Get out of my sight. Clear off.
What's Mark like?
Mark is what happens when you let minors name horses. Listen. When the smelters brought her here, they said, that mare produces shit by the mark. I have no idea if that's a lot or a little. How can a normal person understand their weights and measures? She's a brave and strong mare. If she survived years surrounded by shouting miners, she's hardly going to take fright the moment she sees a footpad or cumin. Just don't expect the old thing to fly like the wind.
changed my mind.
It's you.
Not this again. Jesus Christ.
Mind where you're going?
God be with you.
Ah, you hungry beast.
I'd like to buy a...
Which one?
I'll be happy to pay them when I have the...
I'll wait then.
The price doesn't seem...
Look, you're wrong.
I've changed my mind.
You, my friend.
Praise be Jesus Christ.
Now,
Excuse me.
that's right. If you're here to right old wrongs, be my guest. God knows I deserve it.
I don't need to right any wrongs. The devil sent me to see if you would rejoin his band.
He is free, and he still hasn't learned. Anyway, tell him I'm definitely...
I'd like to find the rest.
Just Ranyek. It has been a few days since he was here.
What did he want from you?
He was begging me for some coin. He said he had a game in Pshitoki, and that he would definitely win this time. As always.
Ranyek still hasn't...
That fella, he won a...
Do you know where...
Last...
Thanks. Why don't you want to go?
I want to... There is...
I'll be on my way.
Hold on, God knows.
We can.
Look it, but I...
Why?
Come... Hey, how did you get involved with the devil anyway?
By accident. It was thanks to Jan Žižka.
So, you know Žižka too. Where from?
It's a long story. But, if you came to the Devil's Den, I'll tell you all about it over a beer.
Nice try, lad, but I'm staying away from the drink. It's just not worth it. What do you think of the devil anyway? Just as I thought.
I didn't say anything.
Exactly.
Where did you say you wanted to pray?
Right here. At my brother's grave.
Is that Slavek's grave?
You know my brother's name?
Aye. Kubienka told me about you both.
Aye. We were in the band together. But
was that important?
It was. Father have together with my brother, I buried my past here. And vowed over his grave that I would never harm another living soul.
This is where you want to pray for the devil?
Here is where I found reconciliation and peace of mind. Where else should I pray for the devil to find his own?
Why did you decide to leave everything behind and start a new life here?
Because of my brother. I was with him in his last moments. He was completely overcome with horror. I never thought he could be so scared.
But you must have been used to seeing death.
He did not fear death, but what comes next? He knew the kind of life he had led, and everything he was responsible for. Now he's paying for it. It may be foolish, but I believe that if I reform myself before the Lord God, he might forgive Slavik too.
Don't you want to help the devil?
That's not up to me. He has to help.
Too bad.
I thought you...
Oh.
Yes. I, Pater no, and your...
You're saying it wrong. Paternos adveniat.
All right. I'm paying them.
Amen.
Exactly. That's all I can do.
I was taking care of some business with Hannah at the stud farm when I heard you needed someone with a stout heart and a...
Well...
I can't say. Tell me.
It's a... The thing is...
I think I understand.
He tried, but the poor...
what the big they spend if you're...
What can these...
It...
What does the...
Well, sort of...
Correct me if I'm...
Well, yeah, I pray... And now, besides...
Why are you...
That's...
Look, if I don't want...
This is... I nearly died. The stone...
All right. Save...
I shall. I'm also... And I'll...
All right.
God, that's what... But be... Well, my friend.
Look out!
Go!
God! God!
Go!
Go! God! God!
Greetings, sir.
Hey, Tomlin.
People say all sorts.
They also say...
but every... But I have a... So if you...
So if I...
But yeah, you won't... Anyway.
Look, that's all...
Let's try again.
I challenge...
You know... I'm...
So hey, and you're wherever...
Yeah. Alright, if there's... Prepare... I'll wait for you when you... And...
I'm ready.
Oh,
You've got...
Don't... Have you...
Here it is.
Well...
My sister could beat you. Pull yourself up,
I'm just getting warmed up, you shit.
Give it all you got. You call yourself a fighter?
Oh!
You call You fight like little girls. Give it all you've got. Give it all you got. Come on, move, you snail. My granny can punch harder than you. You fight like little girls. Knock his teeth out. You little fat to punch. My granny can punch harder than you.
I'm just getting started.
I beat you. The prize is mine.
Yeah, you did. But it was close. I almost...
Close?
Bollocks, you were.
No need to be... But let's not waste...
You'll get your...
Perfect.
Well...
What?
No.
Look, you yokel prick. Don't twist this. You tried to hoodwink me, and now you're playing word games.
I suppose it was a bit sneaky of me. I just wasn't expecting to lose.
But people said you have a thunderstone.
No, it wasn't made up. I really did find a thunderstone. And I had it right up in... I didn't want word to get out because I'd look like a right fool. So I acted like nothing. I'm sorry.
And you have...
If you... They were...
And you didn't do anything?
Of course. They must... And I don't...
All right.
Well, they're... If you find... It was...
Tell me...
Ask.
What for?
Stop after he had...
Dark.
He's... When he take...
He doesn't... Where'd you... And do... All right. Can I...
One. Do you have any...
I haven't...
Well...
And if I'm...
Don't get... Well...
Look, truth be...
Bolly, if you want...
If you don't cough up... Tell me.
Fight.
Look.
I...
Oh,
he's coming back. So to do I'm well, you don't. What? Why? Do you have any? Let's get ready. Yeah. Yeah. Ah. Yeah. Greetings.
Good to see you, friend.
Got a new addition to
Look
the
out!
family. Well, thank yeah. Oh, now.
Sparrow, what? You mean you found it somewhere?
No, it's a girl, but she came out all hairy, like a black lamb.
That can happen.
Now you're looking.
My younger brother was as hairy as Esau when he was born, but the baby will grow out of it soon enough.
I hope so. But at the christening, it looked like
Look
we
out.
brought a puppy to
Better than having your baby shit in the font.
You
Trust
don't.
me,
That's.
I speak from experience.
Should we?
But of course. And before.
Take care.
See you
If
later.
you thanks.
Knock his teeth out!
Good day.
Gosh.
Thanks.
Aye, here.
Thanks.
I'm the best around here. What do you say to that? You're doing all right so far, but you're not gonna beat me.
What?
Just you know.
To buy.
No, a little. The last we talked.
Well,
A good.
Do you?
Sure. Do you have?
Of course.
I'm glad to hear it. Get ready and we can get started.
Show him what for!
What? Do you have two left hands? You're boring me. Try a little. Oh, be bloody hit. Fuck you! Do you have two left hands? You won't be able to take another one like that. Now you're finished. I'll paint you black and blue. Ha! You won't be able to take another one like that. Sacre! I reckon I cut off.
Thanks for.
Here's your bet, and don't forget to go.
I beat all your men.
Well, I'm jiggered. But I'm impressed. Here you go. Not long. You can go.
That sounds quite good.
Ain't Cooten, the name.
That's...
Oh, aye. Farewell.